Hello Libra, and thank you so much for tuning in for your first reading of 2022. And 2022 already, January of 2022. This is for Scorpio sun sign, Scorpio rising sign, or anybody really with prominent Scorpio placements in their chart. If I just want to real quickly let everybody know, my website is vickieverlie.com. If you're seeing this video and they're directing you anywhere else but vickieverlie.com, and if you click on a link, be sure you know where you're going. This is becoming a big problem on YouTube, so please be aware that it's fraudulent. It's just flat out fraudulent. So you have to be a little diligent. But yeah, if you're looking for me, my website's vickieverlie.com. Okay, so this is Libra Sun, Rising Moon, or anybody with Libra in their chart. Rock and Roll Tarot deck is going to be the main reading, and then we're going to pull an Animal Totem card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you are a level 2 Patreon supporter, there's going to be 4 additional clarifying cards pulled from the Morgan Greer Tarot. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the reading for Libras for our January of 2022 already. A lot of things are happening astrology-wise. Nothing happening like directly, hitting you dead on. There's nothing moving in or out of Libra right now. But everybody is being affected by these, these big shifts and things that are happening right now. I have put together some other videos that go into some of the astrology, and they are the 2022 year ahead videos, the general readings, and you can take a look at that if you want to know more. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our, we're going to do it this way. Our cards going for our Libra. This is for Libra Sun. Wish card, very first card out, Sun, Rising, Moon, or prominent placements in Libra. Okay, this is going to be the first part of the reading, and we're going to end it out with, you've got people everywhere. If you look at this, I mean, half the cards in this reading are people. We've got Knight of Rods, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Rods, and King of Cups. So none of these people are you, so you're going to be really potentially really interacting with a lot of people during this month, which, is surprising because of COVID, so maybe it might be, via Zoom or whatever the case may be. Okay, so here we go. We've got all these people showing around, but it is a wish come true in some form or fashion. So your wish is coming true. So if you had a specific thing that you were thinking about when you clicked on this video, you've got a big wish card here, so that means your answer is yes. You are going to get what you want. And it sure looks like for many of you, you could be awarded some money here. Somebody may be giving you some money. You may get a raise, you may get a promotion, you may get something that is, when I said awarded some money, that's kind of unusual for me to use those terms. So maybe some of you might even be even like in a class action lawsuit, or some kind of a law thing where you're awarded. That is a little bit off. I don't usually use that phrasing. So sometimes when I come up with these kind of different phrasings, that is a message directly for somebody. Have strength, have patience. Things are going to work out. Keep manifesting. The Seven of Cups is here. Keep co-creating, keep manifesting, keep visualizing what you're trying to create with your life and where you want your life to go, because you absolutely, with the wish card being so close to the Seven of Cups, you absolutely can manifest big things, or even, what I really want to say is manifesting miracles. I'm going to write that as your headline, because that's what's coming through from the guides, manifesting miracles. Okay, I like that. So your dream is coming true, and you do have the Four of Rods here. So those of you that are wanting to maybe move, relocate, do some fixing up or something with your home, that the Four of Rods says, yes, that can absolutely be a reality. That absolutely can happen for you. Since we've got all these people, like we said, and like I said, well, I want to, first before I move on to that, I want to address the Fool, because the Fool is down here. And you have to know that the Fool is not foolish. The Fool is open. He's open to what's ahead of him. And I like that the Fool, if you notice, the Fool is looking right up at the Seven of Cups here. So to get what you want, there's going to be manifesting these miracles. You're going to be visualizing what you want, but you also have to be willing to take a chance, willing to take a shot. willing to give it, give it a shot, give it a go, give it a try. Be open, and open of heart too. The Fool is very open-hearted. Another thing about the Fool is you've got to leave the past behind. And if you notice, the Fool is only got this little baggage. He's just got this tiny little bag. He's not bringing a lot of baggage from the past along with him. I mean, usually Libra, that's not usually your way you operate, unless you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. And Scorpios are famous for holding grudges. But if it's not that, sorry, 1 second here, something happened with my tablet. I'll just make that straight, because I like to have that in front of me. If it's not holding a grudge, it's just talking about being light and being open. And what I'm getting from it is things may take a turn it might be different than you thought. You might be like, well, I'm trying to manifest this thing. And sometimes when you are trying to manifest, it's kind of like the looser you can be, the better it can be. Because there's things beyond what we can imagine in our 3D reality. There's certain things that we don't even know what they might be. It could be things that are we've never thought of, but that the universe absolutely is thought of, and the universe absolutely, so when this card shows up, you're definitely co-creating with the universe, okay? And you have to be open to how things may, open to all options. Be open to all options, yeah, in order to manifest these miracles. Because the final outcome of this initial spread is the fire, and we've got the 2 fire, it's highly likely that there's going to be a fire person who might be kind of important to you. So the fire energies include the Leos, the Aries, and the Sagittarians. So you may be involved with or connected with a fire sign person. They may be a little bit more important than the rest of them, meaning maybe they are the personal relationship, something like that. Okay, so you are air, or swords. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep going, and we're going to find you in the spread. So whoever shows up first, King or Queen of Swords, is going to represent you, Libra. And then we're going to look at where you are in the spread, and we're going to look at the cards all around you. As you can see, I'm laying out a lot of cards. I'm not going to take any of those into account, but if you would like to, you understand tarot, or secondly, if any of the words on these other cards are standing out to you, then definitely listen to that, because that is the way you can get a message from Spirit directly that is just for you. When I said that, just for you, I heard just for men. Like that, isn't that, it's like a hair dye commercial or something. Just for men, da da da. So here you are. So that's why I moved it, because I want to have a row above you and a row below you. So here you are. Somebody's coming on really strong to you. Somebody really is coming on strong and wanting to, have some kind of romance with you, and you're turning away. You're like, I don't know if I want to do this. This could be somebody from the past too, because you're definitely like, I need to take a break from this. You might want to take a break from this actual person specifically. It could be like that. But you're just like, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is something that I really want to do. To me, it looks like you are a little bit, well, you're definitely not interested in them, whatever. I think they're kind of, I'm hearing they're head over heels for you. They're kind of smitten. But it looks like, you've got bigger fish to fry. That's what I'm feeling. Like you're going to be really busy with work too. That's what this is showing here. You can't let that slide. It may be a little stressful. It may be causing some worry for you, but it's also going to be moving you on further to where you want to be. You asked for it. Okay, Libra, you're asking for it. Here it is. There's also a King of Pentacles that is showing a lot of interest in you. Now, note, these are gender neutral. Like I think I mentioned that in the beginning. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a female or, male or female. It's whoever. Gender neutral. So there's somebody coming along that may have some solutions to a work problem that you've been dealing with, or some financial thing that you've been dealing with, in the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is somebody, could be an older person, but there could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but could also be somebody involved with money and finance. You know, that could be their role that they play in your life. It's right next to this Three of Cups, which represents like holidays, celebration. So I wouldn't be surprised if this didn't come up right around that new moon in Capricorn. So the new moon in Capricorn is on the 2nd, the day after New Year's. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are attending some kind of New Year's celebration, whether real, in person, or even virtual, you know, because of COVID and whatnot, that you don't connect with somebody, maybe even at the gathering of the party, and then you go on to the next time. You know, maybe we'll talk on the 2nd, or I'll give you a call in a couple days. You know, something like that. But it looks like that some big things could happen with finance, and you know, definitely a lot of happiness and celebration around that for sure. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next thing of the animal totem. I'm going to start shuffling up for your animal totem. This is for our Libra friends for the month of January of 2022, Libra. The bear. Well, depending on where you're at here, you know, if you're in the northern hemisphere, then, you know, the bear, this one is always like, just maybe I should say look at it. Does he look like he's coming at you, or he's backing away? Is he coming, you know, the northern hemisphere, he's probably, you know, because you've got this card here, you know, you might be backing off. You know, he's going into hibernation during this time. You know, we just had the solstice, the darkest day of the year in the northern hemisphere, and so, you know, he's going out. He's backing away from society. He's backing up, or it could be the reemergence, or it could also be something's, you know, stopping right now. It's kind of it's in hibernation now, but and then in the spring it's going to come forth. Majestic wise spirit, star brother of the north, retreat into the womb of the great mother to emerge anew. Define your territory, set boundaries, create sacred space. Yeah, well, that's good all the way around. You know, the whole thing about the sacred space and everything, that seems to be like more with this too. That could be happening here with that sacred space. That really grabbed me. In the very beginning, we're talking about maybe you moving, or maybe you you know, doing some fixing up of your house, you know, things like that. So that might be, maybe you're kind of, you know, we have this whole social thing, and then you're just like, you know, and Libra, you're a very social animal anyway. You are a social person, so that's kind of your jam. But you may be like backing away a little. You might be backing away, and you might be like, you know, I'm just going to create my sacred space and do my thing. And by doing so, that's also conducive to creation. You know, and that's this whole thing about the womb, too, the womb of the Great Mother. You know, that's where we do our creating. Okay? All right, Libra, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're watching this in December, you've got like 1 week to get it on the year ahead, and then it's definitely shut down till next year. It's been a great year ahead season. Thanks for everybody who participated. If you want to know a little bit more about some of the, just like a general reading outlook, those will be available for, they're not going anywhere. That'll be up on the website, so you can find the link to that. Thank you for everything that you do, for liking, sharing, subscribing, all the things that you do by, you know, purchasing my wares. Don't forget, not only for me, but make sure you know when you're following links from videos. If you didn't get it from the official YouTube channel or the description of the actual video, make sure that it's taking you to where they say it's taking you to. You know, because this is something that's becoming a kind of a big issue with YouTubers. So just be aware of that. You don't want to be fooled or swindled by other people who are pretending to be me or anybody else on YouTube. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Have the best year ever, and we'll talk again soon. Patreon's coming up next.